Hi students, welcome to session 2 of Garbage In, Garbage Out. Students, in the previous session we learned about segregation of wastes, and in today's session we will learn about management of biodegradable wastes. So do you remember what are biodegradable wastes? Yes, they are those that rot, means they undergo degradation by the action of tiny organisms called decomposers found in the soil. So what are the examples of biodegradable wastes? Yes, dead plants and animals and their products, and leaves, cloths, paper, fruit and vegetable peels, which decay very easily and mix with the soil and produce manure, are called biodegradable wastes. So now let us see that how we can manage biodegradable waste. What are the methods to manage these wastes? Yes, students. Some of the ways to manage biodegradable wastes are as follows. First is composting, and second is landfills. So let us first study about composting. Yes, since biodegradable or organic wastes such as vegetable peels and fruit peels, waste food, leaves, dead flowers and eggshells can be recycled, they are converted into manure by burying them in compost pits. So this process is called composting. So students, composting is a very simple and almost effortless process of recycling. Means the biodegradable wastes are degraded by the action of small organisms such as bacteria and fungi, which are decomposers. And one such type of composting is called vermicomposting, where a kind of earthworm called red worms or red wigglers acts on wastes and degrade them. So basically these red worms or red wigglers, they break down the organic matter into nutrient-rich manure, which increases soil fertility. And so, by vermicomposting, we can recycle these biodegradable or organic wastes. So vermicompost can be made in 3 to 4 weeks, and it appears as loose soil-like material. So one should not put any animal product or oily substance in the pit, as it could lead to development of disease-causing organisms. So one such method or type of composting is vermicomposting, where a kind of earthworm called redworm act on wastes and degrade them. Second method or second way to manage biodegradable wastes is landfills. Now what is landfill, students? Yes, landfill is another method to manage huge amount of biodegradable waste. Means they are large areas which are used for waste disposal. So in a landfill, garbage is buried in such a way that it does not damage the environment. So garbage buried inside landfills stay here for a long time, as it decomposes very slowly. And after a landfill is full, it can be converted into a park. For example, there is a park in New Delhi called Indraprasth Park. It is in New Delhi and it is built on the landfill site. So it is a method to manage huge amount of biodegradable waste where garbage is buried in such a way that it does not damage the environment. Now, as we know that this is a method to manage biodegradable waste, let us first understand the structure of landfill. So you will be able to understand this method more clearly. Yes, structure of a landfill. Now here you can see a beautiful picture. This is structure of a landfill. So now here you can see some layers. This is clay. This layer is full of plastic barriers, and this here you can see it is a spatial pipe, and here you can see this is garbage. And this is bulldozer. Now here clay and plastic barriers, they do not allow the garbage to mix with soil and groundwater, because if it mixes with soil and groundwater, and if we consume or if we use that groundwater, we can suffer from many fatal diseases. So clay and plastic barriers do not allow the garbage to mix with soil and groundwater, and this protects the environment of the area surrounding the landfill. And here are some spatial pipes. Here you can see 1, 2, 3. 3 spatial pipes are there. They collect rainwater that seeps through the landfill. And here you can see a very big layer of garbage, where each day's garbage is buried in a separate compartment called a cell. It is called a cell. So cells are separated from one another, usually by layers of soil. And finally, bulldozers, tractors, etc. are used to compress the existing cells to create more space for adding new cells. So this is a structure of landfill, and this is the way the huge amount of biodegradable wastes are recycled. They are managed. Right? So that was all about management of biodegradable wastes. In next session, we will continue this topic and we will learn about management of non-biodegradable wastes. Till then, enjoy and don't miss that session. Enjoy, have a nice time. Thank you.